Hello. Today we are going to have sort of a demo of the Soundock versus this little arrangement here called the Companion 2. And they look a lot alike, and they aren't quite alike though. So anyway, which one do you guys think is going to win? Looking at them, they look like they have about the same size driver. They're up here at the top. Now, why in the world, though, is a good question, is why is there only one instead of two? Like, there's plenty of room for another one. There's beyond room for another one. Like, the first driver, like, stops here. So you'd still have enough space for this little, logo. And look how big that is. Like, that's a very big unit. Luckily, these are really cheap. They're relatively cheap. And then we got over here, we got this thing, and this thing it also has two drivers. So they're both with two drivers, even though this one could have four. And in size comparison, we've got that for us. They're pretty much about the same amount of space. They're going to take about the same amount of space. However, it looks like these ones are a little bit more spacey. So anyway, let's go ahead and first try out the Soundock. What are we going to do? What we're going to start with is we're just going to go ahead and play the flip digital with some music. And then I'm going to go ahead and play the same sort of clip of the song on these, and that right there was very loud. Just letting y'all know, that right there is very loud on this thing. And so we'll go ahead and crank that, and we're going to go ahead and see which one of these is the winner. And they're the same exact company. So, what's up? What's up? Because we're going to see what's up. So I actually didn't play the entire clip through, but I want to tell y'all that this thing was so much louder, and the size comparison is relatively pretty much the same. These may even have a little bit more of a space taking up, but they might take up more space. But in my opinion, this thing definitely won. They have about the same amount of bass. This thing might have more bass. It depends on where you place it. If you place it somewhere where you're not going to hear as much of its super incredibly loud treble, you're going to hear a lot more bass, obviously, than these. So that's insane. But there you have it, folks. This tiny little slim boy is going to beat your Companion 2s. Another thing I noticed about the Companion 2s, I just got these, and so I'm new to the whole thing and kind of wish I didn't get them. But but these guys, it seems like this one's pushing out more than this one. And I know that if you plug this thing in using the random auxiliary thing that comes with it, then you're gonna get a little bit of sound, just as if it were a headphone, you're gonna get a little bit of sound, and that's probably why, because the power's traveling through this crappy thing, and you're not gonna get quite as much on this thing than that one. And it kind of, it's a bad system in my opinion. Sure, like some people say it's super basic and that makes it awesome, but I feel like not the right audio can travel through this. As you can see, it doesn't have the microphone part to it. It only has both, you know, left and right. But but that's interesting how this thing can pump out way more than these guys. And this guy's not even plugged into the wall. These guys are plugged into the wall, and they can't even put out as much as this thing can. So I don't know what the flip is going on with this thing, but it's not max. It's at max. This guy wasn't even quite at max there. But anyway, so there you have it. This guy boldly wins again. We'll continue on with the next one. Thank you for watching.